everybody, and welcome to my very first video on this channel. My name is Nani, and this is WackyVoid. I'll probably make an intro video another time, but today's video is about whimsy. What is whimsy? To me, it's a lifestyle that maximizes the little joys in life and even the big ones. I've seen a lot of people have different takes on this trend that's been going around, but I'll break down ways to be whimsical daily, weekly, and even monthly. Maybe you can start one of these things to make your life a little whimsical. Comment down below if you do. So, one of my favorite ways to be whimsical is to have a little, on the daily, is to have a little pocket buddy, maybe the size of something like inside your fist. And you can like think about good thoughts whenever you feel it. Like when you first get it, you try to imbue it in like good vibes, if that makes sense. Like, oh, I'm successful, I'm smart, everything's gonna be okay. And you like think about it when you hold this item. So then sometimes when you have this item in your pocket or your bag, your fingers like might brush upon it, and it kind of helps. Like it kind of makes you remember all those good things that you said to the item before. I don't really know how else to say that, but like it makes a difference for me. And sometimes when I'm having a bad day and I check my pockets and I see a little rock or a little something in there, it reminds me of all the good things that can happen, if that makes sense. Do you guys have something like that? I know like some people buy Smiskies for like house, like decoration and stuff. I have some in my PC. But I wonder if you guys like, I know there's like thumb buddies that people might use. I'll put some pictures here. But you know, I know some people have like maybe fidget toys they carry with them, but I feel like having an item that's just kind of small enough so it doesn't take that much space, but also big enough for when you're like your fingers feel it or you hold it, it makes you feel a little better. I don't know, I think that's like one cute thing to do. And for weekly activities, I would definitely recommend maybe having flowers in your place. I know it's kind of a waste and a lot of people don't really like the idea of having something and like plucking something from the ground that'll die eventually, but I find that having something pretty in your place, doesn't have to be flowers, that has like an expiration date of some sort, is like something temporary, kind of helps keep you in check with how time is moving, and kind of like gives you that one thing to kind of like think about as the week goes by. It's like, oh, those flowers kind of look dull, what can I do to make them feel better, and stuff like that. Plus, you can even make this a group activity. Like me and some friends went to a shop and we got like 3 separate flowers, one for each of us. We got to choose our ones, and we made like a bouquet, like 3 separate bouquets with those flowers, and we got to take them home afterwards. And I think it was really cute because everyone gets to choose their own flower, and you end up with a beautiful bouquet that you can just think about every time you look at your friends in that fun activity. And I feel like it's a good way again to like bring some whimsy into your life and make you feel like, oh, it's not just a boring like home or boring room, but there's like a little something that reminds me of like the good and that can come from the day, if that makes sense. A little something, a little mind snack, if that makes sense. And then my final thing for like things to do monthly to help make your whimsy, make your whimsical, I don't know, there should be a phrase. Whimsical. Make your life more whimsical? I don't know. Anyways, my thing for monthly would definitely be throwing themed parties. And like parties are kind of hectic, so you might not do it every month, but it's cool to have something to look forward to. And I love hosting. Maybe I'll make a video about that later, like things to do to be a good host, things to think about that most people don't think about when hosting. Just because I feel like it really is an art form and it helps bring people together. And there's a bunch of themes that a party can have. Like personally, I've had a lot of different themes. Like my Halloween party was vampire themed, everyone wore black. My birthday party was themed Fancy Nancy, so everyone got to like, I bought like these flowers for everyone to put in their hair, and everyone came dressed up. It was super cute. And I don't know, I feel like forcing people to stick to a theme kind of brings this sense of camaraderie where you're at the party and everyone's just there in the same clothes being like, you were tricked into this too, huh? But I also think there's like a bunch of different things you could do at these parties to add more whimsy. Like at my vampire party, I had these blood bags filled with like punch and stuff, and I think it really added to the vibe of, you know, like the space, and you know, everyone's just holding their blood bags being like, ooh, I'm a vampire. And for my Fancy Nancy party, so I have like a January birthday, which a lot of people might say boo to that because it's like right after the holidays and everyone's already tired from taking time off and stuff. but I love to use it as a sense to like bring people together and do vision boards. That's what I've been doing for the past 2 years, and it's been really cool because at the end everybody gets to take home their own vision board, and it gives them kind of like a sense of like accomplishment and the fact that they have clear goals for the new year. And I get to do a bunch of these, like cut out a bunch of pictures, and everyone can just come have a good time. Plus it kind of gives people like something to talk about, and like I could probably go into like this in the hosting video I might have, but I think one form of whimsy is having the ability to connect with people, and not just people. Like you can connect with animals, connect with nature, but specifically it's the ability to really like ground yourself in the moment and think about something that makes your day, or like something special that you don't really think about usually. I think it's called the art of noticing, but I'm not 100% sure if that's what it's called. Where like you could be walking down a street one day and just notice like this one store you've never been in. You walk in and you get to see all this cool stuff. It's like unlocking a new side quest, or like when it comes to buildings, I like to say unlocking a new building or like a new map in your world, where it's like you've walked past this building for like months, but you've never actually taken the time to step in, and then you do, and then you realize, oh, this building's kind of boring, or oh, this building is kind of interesting, there's cool stuff here, and maybe I'll come back. And you know, it doesn't even just have to be like walking places to notice these things. Like it could be taking extra time and trying new snacks. I love new snacks. I'll probably do a video about that later. But like, you know, trying something new. I love doing that. Like instead of posting, if you're not a very social person, just try something new. It adds whimsy. Like you get to be like, oh, I tried, you know, a new fruit the other day I never tried before, and it was kind of meh, but you experienced it, you know? There's just something cool about that. But yeah, I think that's kind of like maybe like 3 cute little things I would recommend you to do, and maybe I'll make a bigger video on these things because I honestly love romanticizing life, and I think that's also a part of whimsy, where it's like you get to do things by yourself or with other people and like and feel like you're in a movie with it, you know what I mean? But yeah, thank you for watching my video, and maybe you should comment something whimsical down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you know, let's make this community a thing. Like this is my first video, I'm kind of nervous about it. Please, if you have any tips on the background, like sure, like that bed doesn't have pillows, but like it'll have pillows one day, okay? I'm trying. Yeah, thanks for watching my video. And here's your complimentary meme. Okay, bye.